EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Check mark 54, mark 54. Here I come. 54, right there, 54 mark.
Well, the second down throw on target. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
36-yard line.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
By number 23.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Schuster, it's complete.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right
oh, my God.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That shit crazy.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
30-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And 9.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
90 in the mic. Watch the run, watch the run. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a handoff here to his running back. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Again, the ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense,
Man, I ain't
wouldn't
playing
hang
no
my
damn
head over
defense,
this
same
one. That's a
defense
good
back-to-back,
drive,
man.
And 3 points were put on the board.
Don't start that bullshit, man.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, my gosh.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This running game so important for them, and they knew that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Second and 3. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
DJ.
Right back to him on first down.
Well, give me a bottle of water.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him. The guy's doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Browns nothing.
To throw now on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And a give this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
makes the score Browns 7, Steelers 3.
Ran the play back, man. Come on, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check 26.
Throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield, across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The 43-yard line.
All right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense will go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
23.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally whistled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. We take a win.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it away for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
That's all right.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Next the score, Steelers 10, Browns 7. Joey Sly.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Walker with a grab, left side. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And to give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll drop to throw. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. It's Walker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Browns.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have retaken the lead. For them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We ain't going nowhere.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for number 88. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Drop D, drop D. Check. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Let me get that.
Incomplete.
Oh, come
Players
on,
were
man.
there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
Grant Delpit.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away.
For the Steelers.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he shows off some of that elusiveness there as he's able to dance his way to a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and
Oh, look,
6.
DJ, you about to get ready to cut it off, though. You got some math to do,
2nd
dude.
and 6, just inside
You know
the
that.
30.
There. Go for the shuffle, 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 go for the No,
And a loose football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take possession of the football and have it at their 36-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9
You got surgery in the
at the
morning.
Browns' 35-yard line.
don't talk about what I get to the show.
Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. But right now, it's a no.
No, higher, over there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Perfect. Now, all we need...
DJ, no, go. I'm playing my game. Go. Turn it down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I'm not going to tell you again.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Crazy. My man didn't get that easy ass.
Joey slide out a kick.
DJ, stop. No, stop.
This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
I already told you, you have a surgery in the morning. You can't have nothing. So no. The answer is no.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
You're eager to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Oh yeah. Here we go again. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. 19 right.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Incomplete. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Over.
The Browns drive about to get started. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They took my momentum with that
Here's
bullshit
2nd
ass
and 9,
fumble.
just a yard on that last run. They run again with Walker. Big hold of the 30. And finally down at the 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 1st down, Walker. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down by
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
On play action, they'll throw. Going deep here for Bryant.
Oh, man, that's a
Almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off. It's been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
He's going to go up top again. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. From 17 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. The second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Back now in Pittsburgh, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But it's going to be second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's about to clamp down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Smallwood. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run Smallwood. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
– 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give to Smallwood out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, come on, man. Get that ball, man.
The Steelers' first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. He'll drop to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Nice, sweetheart.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 14.
Like all the way to one side of the field.
It's a 15 and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Smallwood. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Smallwood.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Single. I got 11. He's mine. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Under 10. 10.
Again, it's Smallwood. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did, you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, man, that's... Oh, man, that should have been... Man, get the... Good shit, bro.
Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Good shit, man.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Not today, you are. Not today.
They'll run on first down. Smallwood. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, my God. That might have cost me more for the game. It's all good, though. It's all good.
Second down and 7. Going right back to Smallwood. And he stopped immediately there. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, my God.
And the Steelers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead. They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Let's see. This is pretty much my game to lose, I guess.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 11. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Walker.
Look at that
For
shit,
one of the few
man.
times here today,
That's
this
the
one's
most
not going
gay
to
shit
go
I've ever seen
anywhere.
in my life.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard
Oh,
line.
fucking me.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Walker. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now. Here's
Man.
No, bottled up. Fumble.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
By the Steelers.
Wow.
And this defense
Wow.
has broken it
Good game, bro.
as they return
Wow.
to the house for 6.
Brother.
This was a close game. They
You got to,
needed
you got
a
to
little breathing room.
cut that game off. We got some mouth to do, brother.
Return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
What?
And that makes it a 9-point game.
Well, we're gonna do some mouth first.
Makes the score Steelers 30, Browns 21.
That's fucking crazy.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Man, let this motherfucking bone, man. That's fuck.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
This is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Second and 9 now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Ain't throwing no turnover.
Well, let's see who this is on. In the
Ain't doing no
pocket,
turnover.
chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that
That's all
done.
good.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Running right, here's Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a
Good
wall
game, man.
right around the line of scrimmage.
30.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up.